Have you ever thought about what you'll pass down to your children or even your grandchildren? Maybe it's a watch, a piece of jewelry, or a collection of old photographs. These are all beautiful heirlooms, but what if you could pass down something that was alive? Something that grows and changes with each generation, a living testament to your family's history. Today, we're exploring the profound tradition of bonsai as a family heritage. Imagine a tiny tree, carefully shaped and nurtured, that was first tended to by your great-grandfather. He passed it down to your grandmother, who added her own touch, her own story, to its branches. Then it came to your father, and now it rests in your care. This isn't just a plant in a pot. It's a living chronicle, a green thread connecting you to your ancestors. Each scar on its trunk, each new leaf, tells a story of seasons past and family hands that have cared for it. The most famous example of a bonsai passed down through generations is the Amaki pine, housed at the U.S. National Arboretum. This incredible Japanese white pine is nearly 400 years old. It belonged to the Yamaki family in Hiroshima and, miraculously, survived the atomic bomb in 1945. It was later gifted to the United States in 1976 as a symbol of peace and friendship. Think about that. This single tree has witnessed centuries of human history and carries the story of a family's resilience. It's more than a tree. It's a survivor, a diplomat, and a priceless heirloom. So, how does one start this tradition? It begins with a choice. You can start a bonsai from a seed, a cutting, or a young nursery plant. The species you choose is important. Pick a long-lived, hardy tree that can withstand the test of time, like a juniper, a pine, or a ficus. The real magic, however, isn't in the initial choice, but in the daily ritual of care. Caring for a bonsai is an act of patience and mindfulness. It's about more than just watering and pruning. It's about observing. You learn to read the tree's needs, when it's thirsty, when it needs more light, when it's time to trim a branch to encourage new growth. This daily interaction creates a deep personal connection. You're not just keeping a plant alive. You're sculpting a living piece of art. As you tend to your tree, you're not just shaping its branches, you're embedding your own story into it. Maybe you were potted at the year your first child was born. Perhaps a particular branch grew in a unique way during a difficult time, reminding you of the strength to bend without breaking. These memories become part of the tree's legacy. It becomes a keeper of family secrets and a symbol of shared experiences. The moment you pass the bonsai to the next generation is truly special. It's not like handing over an object. It's a transfer of responsibility, knowledge, and love. You're not just giving them a tree, you're teaching them the skills to care for it. You share the stories of its past, the techniques you've learned, and the hopes you have for its future. This shared knowledge strengthens family bonds in a way few other things can. The child or grandchild who receives the bonsai isn't just getting an heirloom, they're receiving a teacher. The tree teaches them patience, as growth can't be rushed. It teaches them responsibility, as its life depends on their care. It teaches them to see beauty in imperfection and to appreciate the slow, steady passage of time. They learn to look back at the work of previous generations with respect while adding their own vision for the future. Each new caretaker brings a fresh perspective. A son might prefer a slightly different style, gently guiding a branch in a new direction. A granddaughter might choose a new pot that better reflects her taste. These subtle changes don't erase the past. They add to it. The tree evolves just as the family does. It becomes a beautiful, collaborative work of art shaped by many hands over many decades, or even centuries. Unlike a static object that might be stored away in a box, a bonsai is a constant, living presence in the home. It changes with the seasons, budding in spring, lush in summer, and standing stoically in winter. It is a daily reminder of your family's continuous story and your connection to the natural world. It breathes life into your home and your family's history. Starting a bonsai as a family legacy is an act of incredible optimism. It's a belief in the future. It's a gift that says, our story will continue, our family will endure, and this tree will be here to witness it all. It's a promise of continuity, a living bridge connecting the past, the present, and the future generations you may never even meet. So the next time you think about family heirlooms, look beyond the jewelry box. Consider starting a tradition that can grow alongside your family, a living legacy that will tell your story for centuries to come. It's one of the most beautiful and meaningful gifts you could ever pass on. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this wonderful tradition. If you found this inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories from the world of bonsai. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, keep growing.